right? This is our third one we're talking about. Text structure. And this text structure that we're looking at is compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. So comparing and contrasting is when someone is explaining how things are alike and different. So compare and contrast is explaining how things are alike and different. So there's something very common that I've actually had us use a lot. I've had us use it a lot that we use to compare and contrast things. See if anybody remembers the name. Starts with a V. Walter, you remember what it's called?
No, but I remember what you did when you did the 2 circles.
Okay. So we do these 2 circles a lot. This is called a Venn diagram. Y'all remember those words?
Yeah. I know it's a Venn diagram.
Venn diagram. So this is when we're going to compare and contrast how 2 things are alike and different. So we could put lions here and tigers here. And then we would write how they're different. And then in the middle, we would write how they were alike. So let's think about some things in the book that were alike and different. Let's think about some things that were alike and different that they named. Do y'all remember any of them? Y'all remember how they were alike and different? Walter, what was one of them?
They were both big cats and good predators.
Okay. Both big cats. Good predators. Okay. Nathan, do you remember something?
They
Grace?
could be dangerous, right?
Okay. Yeah, they both could be dangerous. Grace? Maybe. No. Okay. Sarah?
They're both in the cat family, and they both have 30 teeth.
They both have what? Sturdy teeth?
They both have 30 teeth.
Oh, 30 teeth. Okay. Kason?
They both have different colors.
Okay, they're different colors. So the tiger is orange with
and black
stripes. And the lion is kind of like a light brown. Katya?
The tiger lives in the forest and the lion lives in the desert.
Awesome. Let me put lives in. What about their claws? Did they have the same type of claws or did they say that they were different? Did they have the same type of claws or did they say they were different? Camila?
Same.
They were the same? They were shaped the same, but were they the same length?
Oh, wait, different.
They were different, right?
Accidentally said same.
Oh, you're good. So they were different, right? So they were different because if I remember right, the tiger has shorter claws than the lion. The lion's claws are longer, and the tiger's claws are shorter, but they're sharper.
Miss Chandler, a lion really did not really live in a desert. It's kind of like a savanna. Not really a desert.
Well, we'll just put desert. Oh, short but sharp claws. Long and
Miss Chandler, the tiger had the longer claws.
no, I'm pretty sure it was a lion.
It was a tiger.
All right, well, we'll go back and look a second. All right, but they're different, okay? So, do you remember anything else that was different? Katya, you got one more?
Tigers can swim really good and the lions can run really.
So the lion can run really fast, and the tiger can swim really well.
Miss Shell, I didn't go to restroom.
You're good. All right. So this would be how I would compare and contrast two different things. Okay. This would be how I would compare and contrast two different things. Camila, you got one more?
Yeah, I was gonna say compare, but then you skipped me for all of them.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry.
44 to 213.
My compare was that they both have sharp teeth.
Okay, they are both sharp. Okay, so this is our compare and contrast of the lion and the tiger. So this is kind of so when we're doing compare and contrast, this is going to be something that you are going to see. And I guarantee you will probably also see this whenever we're taking our informational test or whenever you're taking STAR, because they may put a Venn diagram just like this one on the test and ask you to fill in the blanks with answer choices. So it's really important that you are able to compare and contrast and look at how these two different animals or two different things can be alike and different. Okay, and remember, the stuff that's the same goes in the middle, and then the stuff that's different goes on the sides.
Miss Chandler, I saw the book and it was written that the tiger had bigger.
Okay, it's fine. We're leaving it. All right. So get out your reading journal for me so I can tell you what we're going to be doing for independent reading. Get out your reading journal for me, and I will tell you what we're going to be doing for independent reading. Get out your reading journal, and I will tell you what we're going to be doing for independent reading. So on Epic, I have assigned you 2 books. I have assigned you Grizzly Bear versus Polar Bear, and I have assigned you Gorilla versus Leopard. So you may read either one. I also assigned you Lion and Tigers. If you want to do that one again, you can also do that one again if you want to. You need to read one of these, and then you are going to make a Venn diagram, just like I did, while you are reading, and you are going to compare and contrast the two animals. So you have gorilla versus leopard, grizzly bear versus polar bear, and you just need to pick one, okay? So I'll show you what it should look like in your reading journal. So I would probably turn your reading journal like this, because it's a little bit easier to make Venn diagrams when your reading journal is sideways, so then you have more room. It's a little bit harder when it's the other way, because then you don't have as much room to write. So I would probably turn it sideways. So you're going to put the title of which book you picked. And then you're going to make 2 big circles. And then you're going to put the name of the 2 animals. So you have, y'all don't have to write both. Remember, you're just picking one. Gorilla versus leopard. Or you can read grizzly bear versus polar bear. So you can read gorilla versus leopard or grizzly bear versus polar bear.
Can we put the
Totally
winner
up
too?
to you. What?
Can we, in the on the bottom, can we put the winner?
Sure.
Miss Chandler, you can even put they're both mammals.
You could put that for the lion and the tiger. So you are going to pick on Epic. I assigned you either gorilla versus leopard, grizzly bear versus polar bear. You may read one of those. Okay, I want you to read one of those, and then creative and diagram in your reading journal. And then you're going to write the names of the animals on the top. Should be pretty easy. Yes, Camila.
Can I tell you a fact about grizzly bears, brown bears, and black bears?
Sure.
So, if you see a black bear, don't actually run because it'll just try to eat you. And did you know that if you stand still, it won't even try to attack you and it'll just think you're like a tree standing?
Yeah, like if the
You
spine,
know, I have heard of that. I've actually heard that before.
I know where they bite.
Grizzly bears and black bears, you need to like move how much you need to do because if you stand still, they're just gonna try to attack you. So they're the total
I
opposite.
think if you give them a fish, they'd be friendly. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, they might eat it.
All right. So you're either doing gorilla versus leopard, grizzly bear versus polar bear, and you're creating